So it definitely has to be hot. And our question for today is every relationship worth maintaining? Is every relationship worth maintaining? Now, we understand that there are different types of relationships. And people will definitely be like, oh, what's a relationship? What is a relationship all about? Now, to make it easier for all of us, a relationship is the way in which two or more persons or a group of people get to interact with each other, or the way they regard each other, or the way they are connected. So I understand that in respect to the youths, no offense though, in respect to the youth, most might just think, relationship is all about the romance, it's all about the romance. No. It goes a long way. Relationships, we have family relationships, we have friendships, we have acquaintances, we have a whole lot of relationships that really matter. We have professional relationships, that is colleagues relationships, that's more professional. So now, how are all of these relationships worth maintaining? Like, do you actually find it easy relating with people, and you feel like, oh, I must remain with this person because this person has been there for me, or because this person is my friend, or just because this person is my colleague, I have to keep this relationship with this person, or because this person is related to me, like this person is my sister, this person is my brother, I have to, or I don't have to because I'm an individual and I own myself. So basically, it's all up to you, right? We have even religious relationships based on how you view your religious life. We have spiritual relationships. We hear of people who say they have spiritual fathers, they have spiritual mothers. Those are relationships which I think they do exist because on a daily basis we come across them. Now, we have an amazing guest on the show. Like I said, he's young, he's agile, and he's very industrious. He has been industrious, and he keeps on being industrious, and he will keep on being industrious. He was the former president of the University of Boya Choir for 2019 and 2020. So we will get to our guest at the moment and let him get to us and tell us who he really is. We want to get from the horse's mouth himself. So, Mr., you're welcome to our show.
Thank you very much, Ms. Anne.
You're welcome. So, can you tell us about yourself?
My name, Ayamba Tambe Banyu Foto.
Okay.
I hail from the Southwest region.
Okay.
Precisely from Manu Division.
Oh, wow.
And way down back from Kepele village.
Okay.
And I'm a student.
All right.
And I read applied linguistics.
Oh, wow. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm happy to be here.
Glad to. We are really honored to have you on set today. So I understand, like you said from your introduction, that you are a former president of the University of Boya Choir for 2019-2020. Wow, that's really plaudable. That's really, really plaudable. That's so much responsibility, getting to manage people.
Of course, it's not a day's job. You do not just wake up from your bed one day and then become manager of people. So I think that when God gives you such a responsibility, you have a task to actually meet up to that.
Right.
And I really thank Him for His grace that carried me all through.
Amen.
Till I handed over.
Amen. 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 His grace
Amen.
really carried you. All right. Now, from your words,
Yeah.
you've actually been able to manage them, and God's grace has helped you go forward. Now, per the number of persons you manage, I understand you've had relationships with people, professional, you have people you're closer to, and those who are acquaintances, you have relations. Like, is every relationship worth maintaining? Like, what do you think about relationships in general for, let's say?
Okay, first of all, that's a very intriguing question, by the way, because, relationships are of different levels, and you get to meet with different persons.
Okay.
And to my perspective, being a president of the University of Boyakwaya, you get to meet different kinds of persons. You get to keep a lot of relationships, even the ones you do not have to, but because there is a need to keep these relationships, not because of your personal interest, but because maybe of the interest of the choir.
Right.
Well, that is also one of the challenges I faced, because I had to be with some persons, I had to keep some relationships, because not because I wanted to, because I had to, for the benefit of the choir.
For the benefit of the choir.
Benefit
wow.
of the choir.
Wow, that's really amazing. That's really insightful, So now, I understand that you had to go beyond this limit to keep those relationships.
Yeah.
Now, was it worth it? Was it really worth it?
Okay, it was worth it for some time because even sometimes we are faced with some points in our life where we do not know why we do certain things, but it's only with the course of time that you get to learn.
Yeah.
You get to see reason why you had to why you had to do certain things, and I think it goes thus with relationships as well.
Okay, it goes thus with relationships as well. So, Mr. Ayamba, I'll be right back to you. We are still going to get into that thing. You're not telling me the whole truth. So basically, we're back to you, our viewers. You heard from our guests. You've heard from our guest his viewpoint when it comes to relationships and how he got to manage his relationship as the leader of the University of Boyo Choir for the year 2019-2020, the academic year, right?
Yeah.
So that was really amazing. I really find that interesting because it takes lots of enthusiasm. You have to have the zeal and know to push through it all.
Yeah.
Going through the storms. So I know a lot of persons will be like, what's the University of Boyo Choir all about? And they want to get to know it. So can you just tell us what the University of Boyo Choir is all about?
Okay, the University of Boyo Choir is a non-denominational, apolitical choir, I must say, because we are a university choir and we do not belong to any, we do not have any ties to any religion or any denomination or any political group, so whichsoever exists. We exist since 1993, since the creation of the University of Boyo itself. And it's this choir has built up a lot of persons. We normally hold our rehearsals 3 times a week. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 5 to 7 p.m. Specifically at Amphi 250 of the University of Boyo. We welcome students. We welcome persons all over the town. No matter your religion, no matter your denomination, no matter your political views, that isn't any of our interests. So far as you can sing, we welcome you because we all come together to sing with joy unto God, like the motto says.
Oh, so I think I can sing.
Of course.
Oh, wow. So I'm welcome.
Everybody is always welcome.
After the show, I'm coming. After the show, for real.
Definitely, you're welcome.
I hope you guys have a lot of food and drinks because when you go for because I need to.
Of course, when I talk about the investment, you can have an idea.
All right, that's what I really needed. So back to you, our viewers. You've heard what the University of Boyo is all about. University of Boyo Choir is all about. And I'm sure there are many of you. There are many of them. And he's just giving an example of how he got to manage the University of Boyo Choir and how he got to be a successful president.
Thanks be to God.
Amen. Amen. So viewers, keep sending in your contributions. We really want to know what you think about this topic. Is every relationship worth maintaining? Is every relationship worth maintaining? If yes, send us your reason why to 678028885. 678028885. Send us your contributions. And if your answer is no, please tell